Audience growth hacks. Don't wait to build an audience. Hello, everyone. My name is Tessa, and today I'm going to go through 5 audience growth hacks that I've seen really work in people's businesses. And I'm not just talking about the typical, online business. I'm talking about products, services, apps. Everybody can benefit from these 5 audience growth hacks. So I'm going to dive in. If you're catching me live, #live, you guys are my superstars because I actually didn't send out our emails today. The chaos that ensued was wonderful, but so congratulations, Martin. You're one of our diehards. Today, though, we actually talked with Martin about some of these audience growth hacks. So these are going to sound very familiar because these are my go-tos. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys full screen. We're going to dive into them. Oh, isn't that cute? I'm a tiny little square in the corner. Okay, well, hey, that works. So, hey, Quentin, good to have you. Hi, Kelly and Sarah. Thank you so much for coming, you guys. I appreciate it. We're going to go through 5 audience growth hacks. So let me know in the chat if you are using any of these. And if you have any, I know we have Sean Reed. I saw him hop on. So Sean, if you have any suggestions for growth hacks, I know your audience is growing like crazy. So definitely put your tips in. Hey, put your tips in as well. So let's dive in to the first growth hack. Okay, so this is one of my favorites. Let me just make sure it is showing. Yes, okay, perfect. So you can host contests and giveaways. Grunt is an awesome example. So Martin over there, they are doing contests, but I have to tell you some of the hacks in growing your audience this way. So if you have a contest, it's not just about putting up a contest, it's actually about making sure that people share it out to friends, tag people, and actually take action. So some of my favorite tools, and I mentioned these when I was meeting with Martin and Kyle. So King Sumo is one of my favorites. So kingsumo.com, I'm just going to type them in as well. King Sumo is a contest software, and you can actually try it out for free. I pay for mine. I think it's a yearly cost, and if it's I think it was a one-time actually through AppSumo, which is one of my favorite software, like one-time purchase software companies. So definitely King Sumo is a good one. And basically what's going to happen, perfect. I was going to ask you to do that too. So you guys can check out a giveaway right there. Great example, Grunt giveaway, trygrunt.com giveaway. And but King Sumo is really good for just managing the contest. And I saw Odin. So speaking of, we did a Sofa League contest with King Sumo, is a custom sofa company. And so we were able to get people to share out, and the winner won a custom sofa, and that was huge. It was awesome. But you can do contests where you combine with other people. So let's say you're giving, you've got something that has to do with interior design, like, the sofa. You could have a TV that people win. They might win some blinds. They win, your sofa. Like, this is a whole house renovation prize, right? So you can combine with other people and combine audiences. So you can work together to get the most exposure for your app, service, or business, right? Awesome. So yes, so it is awesome software. I love it. I'm addicted to. I told Kai, my business partner, Ron moved to CO. I'm like, I really could just use those for gift certificates for Christmas, because I would just spend all my money in software. I'm sure of it. I solve problems with software. But the other one I love is Rafflecopter. Rafflecopter.com. That one is great. It actually gives you a little bit more of a fun experience when the winners are being chosen. So it shows kind of like a bunch of people going by and then shows the winner. So really, when the thing that you want to look for when you're doing a contest is it easy to pick a winner? Because you have to randomize or show that you are doing something random, right? So if with all of these software, you're going to be able to hit a button, say pick the winner, and it's going to go randomly select it. With King Sumo and with Rafflecopter, they're getting extra entries for doing different things. So you can say, watch this video, like this page, share with friends on these platforms, share a post on social media. So there's lots of ways for you to expand your audience. And remember, that's what it's all about, is growing your audience. So these contests, if you're only getting the same people entering, you're not doing enough of that make people go grab somebody else. We also did a contest for a hotel. And so the hotel was wanting to book up some space. And so we did a Mother's Day giveaway, and people were sharing pictures of their moms and why they thought they should win. So we were getting moms that, the daughter, everybody from the family was voting and trying to get their mom to get an entry. And so that was very effective because we got a whole bunch of new followers over on the page just by making it be something that they had to submit. So you can have them submit something to you. And we got a lot of really great content because we were able to see all these beautiful pictures of moms, daughters, not just moms and daughters. Actually, the one who won was a mom and daughter pair. But it's super fun because you get a lot of content, user generated content, and that you can share that out on social media as well. So think of ways that you can start getting your audience to give you some information. I love it. You can never start soon enough to grow your followers. Absolutely. Target your audience and bring a ton of value to them and make it irresistible offer. Absolutely. And then, so I have some more for you because that's not it. We have 5 of these suckers that I need to cover. So number 2, and if you have any questions on these, let me know in the chat. I will put in, as you know, I put in all the links as I go to. So number 2 is to optimize for search. And I was going to write SEO, but a lot of people get stuck in this SEO thinking that SEO is something that goes on a website. Search engine optimization is just search. So when I say optimize for search, when you're posting out to social media, when you're putting anything out anywhere, make sure you're thinking about the words that your audience actually uses to find you. Because if you're not, and you're just putting fluffy, pretty words that they will never search for, you're not going to get your audience to be able to find you. So make sure that you're optimizing for search. Some ways that you can look this up: Answer the Public is awesome because it's going to show you questions that people are asking online. It's answerthepublic.com. It shows you any questions. Kind of, I think it's, I'm trying to remember who it's by, but they're a really big brand name and they are all about SEO, but they have compiled this way to look at how everyone asks a question. So you put in a topic, it's going to show you what the results are. Also, Quora, you guys know there's a ton of like, what would you say, those forums where people ask questions. So any of those where people are asking questions, although it's pretty dizzying to get into them, you can kind of get a feel for how people are searching. And then of course, Google. So if you go to Google and start to type something, it's going to show you some other results. But if you hit enter and you go down just a little ways, actually, you know what, I got to show you. So here's Google. Let me see if it will let me show it. Stopping screen. I have to show you. So I'm going to show you on, maybe it will let me. Yes, I can do it right here. Okay, so I'm Googling and I'm going to start typing anything. You can kind of see some of the fun things that I'm searching for here. So let's say booking software. Just for fun. Okay, so now you can see there's all these different things that people are looking for. Booking software for small business, rental, photography, free, tattoo artist. Okay, so I can see a bunch here. And then I can go into that and there's a bug in here. Right down here. Okay. Right down here, it's the what people also ask. So you can check out these and expand what types of things people are also asking. 12 best appointment booking and scheduling apps. How do you make a simple booking? Wow, that's fun. I wouldn't want to build it myself, but it's going to ask more questions here and maybe change your question at the top and see if you get different results. Also, keywords everywhere. One of my favorites. It makes it so easy for you to find what words people are searching for out there. So let me get back to our presentation. Let's see if I can get it back up here. The other big thing on this is that you're searching the words that you pick in your posts. This does not just apply to your website. It doesn't just apply to, Google searches and what you're putting up for your ads. This applies to everything that you're putting out on social media. So the first couple words that you're using, are you using a hook, one that captures people's attention when you're doing posts and trying to grow your audience on social media? But do the words that people use show up in your posts? And is it work, are you actually building your content around those searched words? Because now Instagram has a search area, which it didn't have before. Pinterest can be searched, Facebook can be searched, groups can be searched on Facebook, like LinkedIn can be searched for topics. Everyone is trying to get the most information to people, and that's what keeps people in the platform. So make sure that you're using those keywords and that you understand what problem you're solving. This is so important. It's what people buy is a transformation. They don't buy a product. They don't buy a service. They buy what it's going to give them. So think about what it is that you're making. What is it that you're doing for people? How is their life different? If you were to look inside their window and see how life was before, how are you going to transform it, and what is that going to become, right? So those are the pain points and the transformations that you really want to focus on, because again, people don't buy things, they buy an outcome, a solution, an end result that they desire, right? Or solve the problem that they have. So perfect. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. If you guys have any questions, just let me know, and I will pop in to the chat every now and then to make sure, because I have a lot of screens going here. So perfect. Okay, let's go to number 3. So targeted awareness ads. I think that people start to run for the hills when I say that you should be doing ads, mostly because they've tried ads and it didn't get leads, it didn't get sales. So what I want to challenge you to do is think of ads as not an end result, as opposed to staying top of mind and expanding your audience base. So if you go with an ad that is for awareness, this is a top of the funnel. Usually when you first begin your channel, you've got to get yourself in front of people. So an awareness ad is like a wide net that you're going to cast out there to start finding the people that are the right fit for you. Why would you choose an ad? Because you can target them. So just doing social media posts is just out to everyone, right? So you have to go find that audience, and it's a big, big ocean of all the fish, right? When we have a targeted awareness ad, we're actually throwing that net out, but more specifically, that net attracts the right people because you know the target demographics, you know the interests that you are trying to show this ad to. And an awareness ad for just views is way cheaper than trying to get clicks or sales or leads. All those are expensive. An awareness ad gets you in front of the right people and starts to put them on your pixel. And the way that my business partner Kai explains pixels, I love it. She talks about it like it's a piece of gum that's stuck to the bottom of your shoe, right? So wherever you go, there's kind of like this little track record of where you've been, right? With this little piece of gum, it's a little stickiness that's going to keep track of you and where you're going. So your pixel, basically, as soon as somebody hits your pixel, whether that's through this awareness ad or through your website, wherever your pixel is, that information is going back in the back end. So if you have a Facebook ad, let's say Facebook and Instagram for awareness, somebody sees your content, they just happen across it. Really, they didn't do anything. They didn't interact. They didn't have to click. They're just consuming it. But let's say you have a nice video and you say, I want anyone who's watched half of my video that I'm going to put into a different bucket, and I'm going to target them because they were interested, or maybe they reached only 3 seconds of a video. Your video shows more ad or more views, which is awesome because that gives you more brand awareness and just social proof, right? More people are watching something. You're reaching an audience that's getting pixeled, so you can target them again, and you can retarget those people that hit your awareness ad with your content. Like, how brilliant is this? You have great content and you post it to social media, and 4% of people are going to see that piece of content. Like there's no guarantee that they're actually going to experience you and your brand. When you use awareness ads and retargeting, you can guarantee that people are going to see the ad. And more importantly, you can guarantee that the right people are seeing the ad. And this is inexpensive ads to do, right? So there's no conversion, there's no click. This is just Facebook saying, yeah, they interacted with it. Let's show them more. So this is a way to build your audience because you can use a lookalike audience. When you get enough people on your audience, you can create a lookalike audience that says, hey, these are great people. Let's make more of them. So let's get in front of more people that are a good fit. And then you can start this beautiful, like, flow of people. The best people, only the best people are coming into your ads, seeing more of your content, coming to your page and signing up for something awesome that you have. And we'll talk about that. We have a whole funnel course that you guys, a workshop, a free funnel workshop at the end of the month for Power Funnel Lab. But it's a great way for you to actually, start creating this ecosystem of people that are the best fit, for sure. We are looking for our school of like-minded fish. Absolutely. I like it. Yes, you want like-minded fish because you're not the best fit for everyone, and you shouldn't be the best fit for everyone. If you're the best fit for everyone, then no one really will be able to find you. I know I love to use this analogy, and I'm going to use it again. But if you're in an auditorium and you are saying, hey, everyone, this is for you. Well, you have a bunch of people that it's not for, so you're losing their attention, right? But if you say, hey, you with the red pants, this is the best for you. Now they can see and identify themselves as like, yes, I'm the one in the red pants. And then they can pay attention, right? So definitely want to focus in, find your school of like-minded fish. Okay, so if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. That's an ad strategy. Obviously, it can get very expensive when you're spending ads. So you want to make sure that you're figuring out what works with small amounts of money. I definitely don't recommend doing anything above $10 a day when you're first figuring out like your KPIs and is this working and can I make this ROI that I need, right? So if it's costing you more than you're getting from it in your KPIs, maybe that is audience growth. Maybe that's figuring out how many people you can get in front of, how many eyes are watching something. So different KPIs for different types of ads. All right, let's go on to number 4 because I'm running out of time. Okay, collaborate with influencers. I love collaborating. This is how I built my business. In fact, I didn't have a website for the first 2 years of my business as a web designer because I was collaborating. So I was using word of mouth, I was creating relationships, and I used LinkedIn to build my business in the beginning. So I definitely know that collaborating with influencers can be huge. And Odin's a great example of one of the people that I collaborated with. It is so helpful to find people who can help build your business up with you and that you can both, like I call it peanut butter and jelly. You can both help each other. So influencers come in a couple different forms, right? You think of influencer as being someone who's on social media that has a big following. Okay, that's one. So the other type of audience that you, can collaborate with, other type of influencer that you can collaborate is someone who has access to your audience, but maybe like Odin and I. Odin's a coach. So he is great because his people need to be coached. They might need marketing services and he could refer someone out, or vice versa. Odin does marketing too, but for the sake of how we work together, I need people who have coaches because I don't want to have to make the decision for them about what they're going to sell, right? So it's easy for me to say, hey, you know what, go talk to the coach, figure out what you want to focus on, what's going to be the best fit for you, and then come back and let's work on your marketing. Like with Kai, my business partner and Move to CEO, same thing. So collaborating can be to help elevate your brand together with another symbiotic peanut butter and jelly brand. The other thing that you can do is find influencers who have access to your audience for example, if you have an app that's for fashion and you want to get that app in front of many people who want to do styling, try clothes on virtually. Well, if you went to a stylist that needs to be able to help people make decision and buy clothes, they might want to give that app to their audience so that they can help with them. So they're going to tell everyone else about it and say, hey, download this because I have some great outfits I want you to try on. They store their outfits in the back end of this app. They tell everyone about it. It's a little bit like an affiliate, right? So I saw Odin put that in there. Affiliate marketing is an amazing way to do it. Like they're going to be referring your product out. So think about who you can collaborate with that might be doing the work for you. And affiliates are great. Well, a lot of affiliates will work for access to a system too. So I am actually an affiliate manager for a system that I love. I don't have to pay monthly for the system because I refer people to it. So that's just one way where somebody else isn't having to spend money and I'm doing some of the hard work. I'm putting it in front of my audience and making sure that people are downloading it. So that's something to think about for you all, especially if you have apps. See who you can work with to be able to create some audience growth together. All right. And then there is that person that you want to get this in the hand of because they are going to just wear it. So product placement is huge. If, for example, Tango Scrubs, he has such a unique design for scrubs. And so if we get him his scrubs on some of the people who are doing big influence videos about nursing, funny videos, there's a couple that I really want to get him in with. But if he gets those on people, now he's wearing it, influencers wearing it, they might tag him in it and just kind of give an awareness about it. So that is definitely one of the ways that you can go with for influencer collaboration. All right, we got one more. And if you have any other ideas of ones that you guys think we should talk about, you just let me know. All right, so this one is my favorite. I think this is to make them laugh. So the biggest, best way for you to grow an audience that enjoys your content is to make them laugh. And that could be memes or funny perspectives or, TikTok videos that just make light of a situation, make people laugh. There are, what is it? Cortisone? No, I totally blanking on the chemical, but there is a chemical, the happiness chemical, right? So when you laugh, it makes you happy, right? So, and it also helps to instill a memory that is easy for you to recall. So what we want to do is help people to recall, help them to want to see our content every time that we put it up. If every time you're posting content that is making people depressed, they're not going to want to follow you. It's just not going to happen. So how can you make it funny? And what you can't see because my little face is in the way, it says shareability is key to going viral. And I've been part of posts that went viral, and I can promise you everyone, well, there's music ones and those are just beautiful and people just, love them. So there's like this personal side to just an experience. But the ones that go viral, in my opinion, have really funny, they make you laugh, but they also are asking you to share with somebody. So it's not just about, here's this post. It's about, hey, tag someone who really, it boosts the immune system. Dr. Clarice, yes, that's true. I didn't even think about that. You could be healthier if you're giving funny posts to your audience. That's awesome. Dopamine and serotonin. Okay, there you go. See, I knew that somebody would have this information for me. Thank you, Odin. So you want to create that lasting feeling of happiness or well-being. Oh, I love it. Let's make our audience happy so they want to come back to us, right? You want to create that addictive environment where they're like, hey, this is funny every single time. There is one guy and he creates the funniest videos, and every time I see him, I stop and I watch it. Even if I have no time, I'm like, you know what, I got 2 minutes, I am going to watch this because I laugh so hard. I've been on the floor rolling laughing. And so if you have some of those where you're just like, this person's hilarious, like figure out how you might be able to create that environment in what you do. I love UpGig. Robert is building UpGig, and you guys can go check it out for sure at upgigapp.com, I believe. But I'm going to put the actual link in the chat for you. But he is hilarious. His ideas on what he's going to do for posting. I mean, he just has a great upbeat way of looking at the gig economy, and just it's kind of like a swipe technology that will give you a chance to kind of go through and figure out who you want to work with really fast, and likewise find jobs that you want to match up really fast based on an algorithm. So but it's just funny. So guys, if you can make them laugh, that's going to make a huge difference in being able to grow your audience, and encourage them to share. So share this with somebody who, I saw this, Kai actually told me about this one. It was an ad for a movie theater, for a movie trailer, and it was a scary movie, and they had the scary trailer, but in the comments it said, share this with someone that this would scare the pants off of. And how funny is that? Because people are sitting there going, oh my gosh, you know, Tessa gets scared if the lights are off and there's a boo, you know, like I'm going to have to share this with her because she is just going to laugh. So, you know, she's going to be scared. So what can you do that's going to get people to share the content out so that they'll tag people so that they will start becoming your audience growth team, right? So that's all that I have for today. I hope that you guys found a lot of value in that. Just let me know in the chat. I feel like I got value. I know the chemicals that are in our body now that make us happy, and I know that it boosts the immune system. So if you guys, did you get anything that you were going to go work on? Tell me in the chat if you have one thing that you're going to go do this week to grow your audience. I know you guys have to have some out there. Sean's been growing his audience, so he's probably just going to keep going with it. I'm just going to peek at it. Sage needs to partner. Yes, Sage does, because we have so many people. Sage is doing a great job. If you guys, and you have to get approved, but if you're looking for an influencer that you can tap into, Sage is huge. Sean Reed has a huge audience right now, over 107,000 followers. So if you want an opportunity, reach out to me, reach out to Odin. Sorry, not Odin, sorry, but you could probably reach out to Sean Reed, reach out to me, let me know, and we can see if we can get you on for that, where the affiliate posts, like what content is going to be posted, is it, you know, it lines so that it's good for Sean, but it is also great for whoever wants to get their product or app on there. So I'm excited. Can't wait for the product, for this app to come out anyway. Are you coming back in December? Well, make sure it's early December, because, you know, I always go to Oregon for Christmas. So you got to be early. Awesome. Well, let's see if anyone said, well, good. I'm glad that you guys all got something, but what are you going to do so that you can go grow your audience? Tell me one thing. Are you going to start finding influencers? Okay, let me go back, because I just want to make sure. Are you going to start thinking of funny content? Are you going to find some influencers? Let me go all the way back just so you guys can remember what great stuff. Okay, so we had host a contest, do targeted awareness ads. Okay, that one might be a little tough, but I can tell you that it's not as hard as it seems. Collaborate with influencers, make them laugh. What do you guys think? Any of those? Oh, and optimize for search. So any of those that you guys think you're going to start on, just let us know in the chat. And guys, we will see you all next week on Friday at noon Pacific time. That helps if I can figure out what time zone I'm in. Every Friday at noon Pacific time, and we're happy that you guys are here with us. Thank you so much. You can hit the bell to get reminders, or in the comments we have just comment reminders, and we'll make sure that you get reminders when we go live any other day but today. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.